Hi, Hema.
Hi, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hi Ganesh, hi Hema, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, Shankar.
Shantri, ma'am. Congrats.
Thank you, Hema, thank you. Satish is calling, just a minute.
Okay.
Ganesh,
Oh, I have to.
வரல Ganesh. நீங்க தான் பண்ணணும்.
Okay, we'll do that.
He shared the topics just now, but I think you can go with what you have.
Yeah. I remember
Saro
getting
கிட்டே
the
கேட்டேன் because
reply.
Saro also shared, but you go with yours, I think.
Yeah.
Uh, okay.
Maybe it was reviewed by Saro, right?
Yeah, it is reviewed by Saro.
Then you share it, Shantanu. We can go with that because we can't let the
Okay.
wisdom of others go down.
Okay, அவன ஹைவ் ஆஃபீஸர்ஸ் குரூப்ல போடுறேன் போட்டுட்டேன்.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the reviewed one from Saro, right?
Yes, correct,
Ah,
correct.
okay. Thank you. Because can't let our mentors wisdom go down, right? So since they have reviewed it already.
ஸோ ஓகே இது யூஸ் பண்ணுறது ஓகே நான் பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
Yeah.
ஹாய் லவா, ஹாய் கிருத்தி, குட் மார்னிங்.
Hi everyone, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi everyone,
Hi,
good
sir.
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Saru.
Good morning, Sago.
Morning. Hi Ganesh. So Deepti, long
Saru,
time.
Yeah, sir. Yesterday I joined.
Yeah, I saw you. So today we are going to have our first ever elections in Chennai Speakers Hive, our offline chapter.
Super.
We are quite excited.
Hi everyone, good morning.
Hey Vijay.
Hi, Vijay. Good morning.
Vijay. How will that be, Saru? You'll have voting forms.
Yeah.
Hmm,
Voting
okay.
forms. Yeah.
Okay.
Vijay already helped us create a script and he has
Oh,
simplified my job. So I took the script and customized it for Chennai Speakers Hive.
Vijay is wondering, என்ன பேசுறாங்க?
Yeah, I got it.
நம்ம என்ன பண்ணோம் அப்படின்னு யோசிக்கிறேன். Okay.
So today you have election.
Yeah.
Are there multiple nominations for each roles?
Yeah, for 2 roles, we have 2 nominations.
Okay.
For the remaining 2 roles, we have a single nomination.
Okay.
So, Hema, how close are you to completing your level 1?
Sir, only promotion manager and 3 peer review, recognition manager, and promotion manager, sir. Only this is there, sir. Like 3, 2, like that. Only this is
Okay.
pending.
Okay, super.
I have 2 timekeeper pending.
Oh, that's all.
Then I am done.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Super.
Okay, so the next person is going to be Shantini then.
Yeah, but if I look at the roster, நான் already பேரை போட்டு வச்சிருக்கேன், but I think it's like first week of July only I can complete.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I'll see, yeah, or maybe end of June. இப்போ ஒரு slot open ஆயிருக்கு, I'll just put it.
Satish, he's doing jam master role, right?
No, Vijay, he
Ganesh.
called just now. Ganesh is doing. We have the topics from
Okay,
Saru and me.
Kumar, good morning. You have joined from 2 devices.
Is he the MC?
Yeah.
Vijay is
it's-
tense.
Oh, Vijay is the MC. Okay.
I think
Lava is the speaker or who are the speakers? Sorry, I didn't even see the agenda.
Prashant.
Yeah, they are there.
Okay.
So timekeeper is Deepti. I'm wordsmith. Lava is votes counter. Jam is Ganesh.
Vel
Yeah,
Muttarasu.
Vel needs to join. Yeah, reviewer.
Get to join.
I messaged him yesterday. He said he's okay. Like he'll be joining me.
Okay.
Hi, Sabrish.
Hi, sir. Morning. Hi,
Morning.
team. Good morning.
Hi Sabrish, good morning.
Hi, Sabrish.
Hi.
Hi Bhardi sir. Hi Anjanelu.
So, hope all of you know Sabrish is Shantini's classmate.
Yes.
Well, person also joined. So
Yes,
okay,
hi.
super.
Hi, good morning to
Hello.
all. Morning to all.
Hello, Nagendra Bhatt sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Vel Muttarasan, I enjoyed your speech yesterday, though it was listening to the second time, but I just realized, okay, full speech smile because you are also smiling. That was very nice.
He was delivering with a lot of passion, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, but like delivering multiple times gives a different perspective about my script itself. Like
True.
I enjoyed different portion of my script yesterday.
Nice.
Nalanchi contest. Yesterday's contest was really good, and it was also
Yeah,
a very quite close contest actually.
Yeah. And we finished on time. That is even like very challenging thing. I felt.
True.
It's 8.
it was too close for me to.
Okay, good.
I think we can start.
Yes.
My dear hivers and guests, a very happy Sunday morning, and I welcome you all of our 44th meeting. I'm excited to see you all online, and I will be even more excited to see you keep your videos on. Please feel free to sit comfortably with your morning snack or a hot cup of coffee. Growth does not depend only on the ingredients. It also depends on the process. Just like cooking a hot and spicy gravy, growth requires the right ingredients, the right timing, and the right method. So we must know the skill of when to use what and how to use where. Simply put, that is the right recipe. Today we have an interesting and thought-provoking theme, recipe for growth. So when we hear this theme, we may wonder, is it about muscle growth, mental growth, or even hair growth? In a way, yes, there are all forms of growth, but today's theme goes much broader than that. It is about personal, organic, and holistic growth as individuals. Our meeting today has three delicious segments, perfectly matching our theme, recipe for growth. The first segment is Hive Talks. It is like a potluck. Our prepared speakers will come not with sumptuous dishes, but with meaningful speeches based on the objectives outlined in the project manual. The second segment is a just a minute talks. It is like a fast food. Random participants will be picked and served a hot topic, and they will share their thoughts through an impromptu speech. The third segment is peer reviews. It's like the taste test. Our reviewers will carefully observe the speeches, appreciate what worked well, and suggest what can be improved so that every speaker can refine the recipe for growth. So today, let us savor every speech, every topic, and every review and make every learning experience wonderful. I'm excited to introduce my role players. Timing is key ingredient to help us stay on track. We have our timekeeper Hiver, Deepthi. Deepthi is working as test architect at Nokia Solutions and Networks. Her key ingredient in recipe for growth is resilience. Deepthi, could you please share your role with the audience?
Good morning, Hivers. I'll be the timekeeper for today's meeting. At the lower time limit, I'll show the green card. At the intermediate time limit, I'll show the yellow card. At the bottom time limit, I'll be showing the red card. The speaker will have a grace period of 30 seconds to wrap up. The red card will continue to be up until the speaker finishes the speech. At the end of the meeting, when called upon by the MC, I shall present my report. Over to you, MC.
Thank you, Deepthi. That was well timed, like turning off the stove just before the boiling milk spill over. Words are the key ingredients that add flavor to our speeches. To introduce today's word of the day and enrich our language, today we have our wordsmith, Hiver Shantini. Shantini works as a senior engineer at American Express. She doesn't overcome it. She takes up only things that she can deliver, which makes her stay in control and has a steady growth. Shantini, could you please share your role with the audience?
Thank you, Master of Ceremony, for that introduction. As a wordsmith today, I shall keep track of the good and not so good usages of English language. I'll also keep a note of speakers who use the word of the day in their speeches. The word of the day today is savor. Its meaning is to enjoy an experience or a flavor thoroughly. An example usage would be, he took a moment to savor his hard-earned victory. I encourage all the speakers to use the word of the day. When someone uses the word of the day, the audience shall applaud to encourage them. At the end of the meeting, when called upon by MC, I shall present my report. Over to you, Vijay.
Thank you, Sandini. That was a flavorful explanation. Now it's iTop time. So our first speaker is Prashant. He works at Atkins Realis as a lead quality engineer. The one key ingredient recipe for growth is how to show up, push through, and never quit. Before we hear his speech, may I invite his reviewer, Velmuttarasan, to share the project objectives.
Yeah. Good morning, all hivers. My target speaker is delivering his level 1 project to speech under speech mastery. His objective is organizing the speech content logically using a chosen structure, use clear transitions and signposts to guide the audience, present information in a coherent and easy to follow manner. Timekeeper, please note the time limit is 3 to 5 minutes. Over to you, MC.
Thank you, Velmuttarasan. Now, please welcome Prashant to present a speech from Speech Mastery Level 1 Speech 2 Structure Speech on the title Dig 3 Feet, 3 More Feet. Dig 3 More Feet.
Thank you, MC, for that wonderful introduction. Good morning, fellow hivers. Let me start with the story of R.U. Darby from the book Think and Grow Rich. Darby went to Colorado during the gold rush time, dreaming of striking it rich. At first, they struck gold. They were thrilled. They borrowed money, brought better equipment, and started mining very seriously. But then the gold disappeared. No matter how deep they dig, they could not find any gold. Weeks passed, nothing. Months passed, still nothing. Just a debt, a mountain of it, and its bank account started shrinking. Finally, Darby disappointed. He sold everything, the land, the equipment, whatever he had, to the one junk dealer, to almost nothing amount is sold to him. But that junk dealer did one thing, what Darby never did. He called the geologist. Geologist examined the area and he walked around all the places and he said, "Sir, the gold is right here." Darby asked, the junk dealer asked, how deep it is. The geologist said, just 3 feet below where Darby left digging, just 3 feet. And now I am not here to judge the Darby because few days ago I was exactly walking in his shoe. When one high officers asked me, "Are you willing to give a speech?" I brought all my courage and I said yes, because that was very easy, right? Few days went on. The meeting organizer started following up. Prashant, are your script is ready? What was your topic? Is your script is reviewed by the mentor? Then my brain started composing the exit messages. Sorry, I have different work. I cannot show up this week. I got some new assignment from my manager. But I told her, tomorrow morning, I will share you the topic. Because the tomorrow is the headquarters for the all unfinished goals, right? So I went to sleep unscripted, unsettled. Then that night, I had a very big argument of my life, not with my wife, not with my boss also, within myself. My fear said, don't go. You are not ready. Nobody is going to listen your speech. But my goal said, don't quit. It was like a tug of war between my fear and goal, my fear and goal. I went to sleep unscripted and unsettled. The next morning, I did one thing. I started listening the motivational podcast. Somewhere between the script and somewhere between the intro music and the speaker, something shift happened inside me. Yes, I found the topic. I found the script. I found the courage that made that I was standing here today. Standing 3 feet deeper where I was about to give up. And now, what happened to Derby after he gave up his mining? He never lost his confidence. He went to different field, different industry. It's a life insurance industry. Initially, he faced a lot of rejections. He gathered his learnings from the past in the gold mine, and he kept on saying himself, dig more. So his lifetime mantra is dig 3 feet more. He became one of the top successful person in this time for the sales for insurance sales. Okay. So whenever next time, if your mind says quit, just do one thing. Change the input. What I did when I was having the fear, I started listening the motivational podcast. So do whatever you like listening podcast, speaking to your mentor, having conversation with your friend, whichever motivates you. So changing the input will help you to sustain the motivation to dig 3 more feet. Thank you. Over to you, MC.
Thank you for that inspiring speech, Prasad. Persistence is truly a key ingredient for our recipe for growth. Our second speaker is Hiva Priyanka. Priyanka, she is working as a network engineer in One Megam Networks Private Limited. One key ingredient in her recipe for growth is continuous learning. She makes it a habit to seek feedback, reflect on her experiences, and actively develop new skills. So before we hear her speech, may I invite her reviewer, Hema Malini, to share their objectives.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, MC Vijay Prasad, sir. However, Priyanka is giving her third speech through his Speech Mastery Level 1. The speech objective for my However Priyanka are to constantly utilize gestures and maintain a confident postures that reinforce the speech message. To establish appropriate eye contact and employ facial expression that connect with an audience and convey genuine emotion. To integrate all aspects of body language seamlessly to enhance credibility, build rapport, and achieve the speech overall purpose. All the best, Priyanka. Over to MC.
Thank you, Hema Malini. Now, please welcome Priyanka to present a speech from Speech Mastery Level 1, Speech 3, Speak with Body Language, on the title, Victory Over Voices.
Thank you, Vijay. Good morning, everyone. Have you ever seen people judging others before even seeing their talent? I believe every competition should have transparency because people should be judged by their performance, not by assumption. Today, I'm going to share a real incident from my school life that taught me the value of confidence, teamwork, and transparency. One day, our school went for a sports competition. where more than 40 schools participated. We practiced very hard and were excited to represent our school. Before the competition, one person looked at our team and said, "This team is not going to win anything." At that moment, I felt angry and I confidently replied, "Okay, let's see after the competition." Honestly, inside I was little nervous, but outside I showed confidence. That situation reminded me of Thomas Edison. When Edison was trying to invent the electric bulb, many people laughed at him because he failed many times, but he never stopped believing in himself. He continued working hard and finally succeeded. His story teaches us that success does not comes believes others believes in us. It comes because we believe in ourselves. The competition started. Some events went well, but in some events we lost by just 1 or 2 points. Slowly, our confidence getting dropping. Finally, only one important event was left, the 4 into 200-meter relay race. I was the first runner. Before the race, I told my teammates, "Don't worry, let's give our best." Then I stood on the track holding the button. The crowd was cheering loudly. My heart was beating fast. But I had only one thought in my mind: today we must prove ourselves. The whistle blew. I started running with all my strength. The crowd encouraged me loudly, and that energy pushed me even more. I passed the baton to the next runner, then to the next, and finally to the last runner. All four of us gave our best. Finally, the results were announced. We won second prize among more than 40 schools. Yes, we missed the first prize by a very small delay, but we were still extremely happy. That medal was not just a medal, it was our answer to every doubt, every negative comment, and every person who thought we could not do it. After the race, I checked my legs. I had run barefoot on the ground in the afternoon sun. Two big blisters had formed on my feet, and I could hardly walk properly. But strangely, I did not feel the pain because the happiness of achieving our goal was greater than the pain. One more thing I learned that day was the importance of transparency. When we are transparent and fair in our opinions, we encourage people to grow. When we judge people without knowing their abilities, we may fail to see their true potential. That that day taught me three important lessons. First, believe in yourself even when others doubt you. Second, teamwork can achieve what individual cannot. Third, always practice transparency and fairness before judging others. Life will always have people who doubt you. Let them doubt. Life will always have challenges. Face them. Life will always have obstacles. Overcome them. Because confidence is not saying I'll never fail. Confidence is saying even if I fail, I will rise again. So believe in yourself, trust your hard work, and let your success make the noise. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you for that confident speech, Priyanka. Your expression added the flavor of confidence to victory over voices. Timekeeper, did all our speakers serve their speeches within the time limit and qualified for voting?
Yes, MC.
Thank you, Deepthi. Now that we have savored the prepared speeches, it's time to relish the flavor of jam talks. Today we have a jam master, Haiva Ganesh Kumar. He's a ACCA student, and his one key ingredient for success is to take part in something new and go beyond his limits. Now, hand over the control to Ganesh to serve his fresh and surprising impromptu topics.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony, for the introduction. Fellow hivers and welcome guests, we are going to have an opportunity to participate in one of the most interesting and the exciting segment of the Speakers Hive meeting, the Just a Minute Talk session. The purpose of the Jam Talk is simple: to have our members practice their impromptu speeches, and this skill will be useful when you practice in team meetings, water cooler conversations, and interviews or group discussions. Just a minute talks are fairly short. Jam talk lasts from 1 minute to 1.5 minute. At 30 seconds, the timer will show the green card. At the 1 minute, the timer will show the yellow card. At the 1 minute 30 seconds, the timer will show the red card. And the speaker will have 30 seconds grace time to wrap up. I encourage everyone to participate and practice the impromptu speaking. Now, I shall call anyone to participate. Let me start with Sabari. So, would you like to give it a try?
Yeah. Good morning, Avers.
So, the topic for you is Sunday afternoon nap. Sunday afternoon nap.
Sunday afternoon nap. So definitely it is not my cup of coffee. So if I had a nap in the afternoon, right, I will not get a sleep during the night. So if I'm not getting this proper sleep in the night, my next day planning will completely collapse. So I prefer to be awake during the afternoon, or if I have a feeling of going for a nap, right, so I will try to see some other options like watching movies or go spending time with the family or going out, walking around the apartment, something like that. I try to avoid afternoon Sundays nap, because so I'm all my planning will be will change for the next day. So Sunday nap is not my area, cup of area. What do you?
Thank you. Thank you, Sarvesh. Thank you so much. T.S. Balaji, would you like to give it a try?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so the topic for you is the joy of finishing work early. The joy of finishing work early.
Sorry, can you come again with the topic? Sorry for that.
The joy of finishing work early.
Okay,
The joy
thanks.
of finishing work early. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for the wonderful topic. Yeah, I have, and nowadays I am practicing this joy of completing the work so early, because first of all, we will plan the work in a very systematic way, which is from the very early morning I used to start, so that I will plan my individual task, and then I will plan for the day ahead, something like 1 hour and 2 hours before, so that I will get some leisure time, whatever I would like to read books, spend time, some quality time with family. So those are all something which I got benefited in the last 6 months. So nowadays I'm planning to do this as very diligently, and then I'm getting benefit of that. So I strongly recommend everyone to try this one, so that it will give some sort of healthy work-life balance, I believe. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Balaji. Thank you so much. Shantosh, would you like to give it a try? Santosh? Okay, thank you. Thanks for that. Priya, would you like to give it a try? Priya, would you like to give it a try? Okay, let me move on to the next. Anmini, would you like to give it a try? Anmini?
I think we can call people who are on video next.
Okay. So, Nagendra Babu, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
Kanmani is
Jam.
available, so I added her to the
Yes.
spotlight.
Yes,
Oh,
Jam.
okay. Okay. Yeah. So,
So we'll cover Kanmani first and then move to Nagendra Bhatt,
yeah.
sir.
Okay. The taste of success after many failures. The taste of success after many failures.
Hello, Hivers. Good morning, everyone. The taste of success after many failures that is yet to be tasted for me now. And fortunately, I have experienced success means not without much failures. Um, I don't know how, but I am a last minute runner, always runs in last minute and used to somehow get into the gate in the last minute of the time when the gate is about to be closed. I would be entering to the next part. But recently, sometimes I'm feeling like I'm not running up to the mark of where I have to be. So presently, I am trying on how to reach that level, and I feel like I am constantly lagging behind that. I really feel like that taste of success after multiple failures would be very, very nice to have.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for the
Thank you,
topic.
Kanmani. Yeah, thank you, Kanmani. Next, Mahendra Bharti, sir.
Yes, Jam Master.
Thank you, sir. How Google or AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini became my best friend?
Thank you, Jam
How?
Master. Of course, ChatGPT became my best friend nowadays. For example, recently I tried to create a video by artificially creating the music as well as the singers using my poetry. I came out successfully with that. But the only problem is I tried to use only the free tools. I found that there are a few tools which are very, very interesting, where we can get 5 minutes, 6 minutes videos and audios created by artificial intelligence. But this one I could get only 5 seconds videos. So I have to repeat it 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. The same person is coming again and again. That is how I created this ChatGPT video for my poetry. Definitely, artificial intelligence is is helping us very much in all our endeavors. Only thing, we need to use it only based on our uh, emotion and our intelligence, because artificial intelligence cannot replace our emotion and our instinct and our intelligence. We have to get help from it. It is only an assistant for us. In that way, if you use it, definitely it is very, very helpful. Sometimes even for table topic speeches, if I just put a line there, give a humorous speech on this topic, it give a very, very interesting humorous speech. But we should not just imitate that. We should not just use that. We have to use our own ideas based on that type of criteria which that use to bring that humor. If you use like that, definitely ChatGPT is very, very useful, and I am using that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Our next speaker will be Ria. Can you try now?
Hi, yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, what plans teach me about growth? What plans teach me about growth? This was your topic.
What plans is it? Plan.
Plant. Plants.
PLAN plan?
ANTS,
What plan
yeah.
teach?
Teach you, like, what plans teach me about growth?
You mean the strategy, plan, or
Plant,
I
plant,
didn't quite.
Plant, plant, plant.
What plant teach me about growth?
What plants teach me about growth?
Plant.
Chedi.
Oh, okay,
Steady.
okay, that okay. uh, okay, thank you for that, and sorry for taking a minute. Sorry for taking a few seconds extra. Well, every plant for that matter will teach us how to grow upwards. So though there is scarcity of water, scarcity of sunlight, how to survive, how to grow in the hardest areas, we all learn from plants in some way or other. There can be plants which grow in drought conditions like the aloe vera and what is that? The cactus. So yeah, so even when life pushes you to hardest situations, how do you come out of that? How do you emerge, withstand, survive? Yeah, yeah. So all these, so all these things we get to know from the plants. Yeah, it is always okay. So the growth is always not consistent. For example, there are some plants which won't thrive in the hard winters, like in snow or in extreme weather. So they just wither off. They do not completely get uprooted. So they just wither the leaves off. They just stay intact. So, and once the spring season is back, they blossom with full swing. Same is applicable for the life as well. There are some situations where you don't have to essentially struggle to show your presence. You just have to stay in a controlled manner, wait for the right time to bounce back, and yeah, and show your presence, show your identity. This is what I can think of. Yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Pia. So our next speaker is Gautam Ram. Are you available, Gautam? Okay, Jyotika, would you like to give it a try? Jyotika? Okay. Dinesh, would you like to give it a try?
Yeah, yes, Jamas.
Yes. So the topic for you is my fitness journey versus my growth. My fitness journey versus my growth.
Okay. So nice topic that was my fitness journey. Whenever I hear the word fitness, early morning gym plan. So we planned. All the men's are known. We plan for the gym. We need to wake up at earlier and need to visit the plan and do the exercise. This is what in their mind, all of their mind. When the early morning is 6:30 or 7, we are wake up, and that time, um, oh my God, it's too sleepy. Whether you want to visit the gym, and we need to do the exercise, it will. The thinking was like that. So I continuously go to the gym for 1 month. I left for last 1 month. Before that, I'll go to gym. At that time and all, I'll fix my mind. You need to go to gym. Otherwise, your tummy was increases too big. You are not a fitness guy. The tummy will increase more means it not look like a fit guy, and also you are too lazy, and the medical concern was increased, so we need to go to the gym. That kind of mindset I'll put in the morning. Once I visit the gym, it entirely changed. So what is the summary is, we need to give the push for just 5 minutes to wake up early and enter the gym. Gym door means our full entire mindset will be changing different once we visit the place. So whether it is any kind of matters, any kind of things, we need to just start that 5 minutes positive thinking, or just 1 minute positive thinking. So using that positive thinking, you travel along that positive things means other thing will by default it will be happen. It will go with the flow. So this is the thing in the before 1 month I thought that you need to think 1 minute positive thing, follow to that, then it will by default all the things are happen fine. Thank you, Jamaster.
Thank you, Dinesh. Thank you, Dinesh. So our next participant, Anjanelu, would you like to give it a try? Anjanelu?
Yes, Ganesh.
Okay, the topic for you is growth happens outside the comfort blanket. Growth happens outside the comfort blanket.
Growth happens outside the comfort blanket.
Landscape.
Blanket.
Landscape. Okay. Thank you, Ganesh, for a very good topic. So, as your statement rightly pointed out, the growth happens when you look at outside your comfort landscape. See, when we repeat what we know already, or when we work where we are already comfortable, so you will always, I think, at some point you would repeat yourself. I don't think we'll be able to excel it out of the boundaries. So we need to try sometimes like what can we do? What can we experiment to get it even more better? So such mindsets will actually improve your analytical thinking and the various other parameters that which attributed to the success, right? And those can really grow up when you try these experiments in the right way, right approach, which is beyond your comfort levels, right? That will definitely push you to learn more and get more better results. Of course, the failures can hit in between, but ultimately, if you have that growth mindset instead of fixed mindset, like I know only this, I'll try only with what I know. That is fixed mindset. Growth mindset is the one where you will always experiment and learn, try to succeed. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Anjanelu. Balal sir, are we available? Balal sir. Okay, let's move to Lavakumar. Lavakumar, can you? Are you available? Lavakumar?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah. So topic for you is unlearning the snooze button. Unlearning the snooze button.
Hi. Good morning, hi. So unlearning snooze button, yeah, it really helps to snooze is the one more than waking up to the alarm, right? We usually keep alarms for morning at 5:36, and we most of the time we used to click on that snooze button. But the more we keep on that, keep pressing that snooze, the amount of time that we are going to get on that day will be reduced. So the point of unlearning, which means so when an alarm rings, if we can able to get up and start our day, so then the most of the things will be very good. So it often happened with me in the even this week. So in the entire this week, for 3 days I didn't like click on my snooze button. I used to wake up at 6 and I used to start doing my day, and it was very good. The entire day was very good. But the days where I clicked on snooze and uh, I wouldn't able to woke up. So those days were not so good comparatively those 3 days. So those other 2 days were not so good. So that's why. So now I got an idea like when an alarm rings, we should immediately wake up. So there is a 10-sec rules. Immediately we should wake up and we should go out and we need to splash some water on our face, and then it will be all fine. So that's the one thing I learned. So even today morning I did that. So yeah, so unlearning the snooze button will help a lot. Thanks, and over to you.
Thank you, Lava. Thank you so much. Our next participant, can we have Shantini?
Yes, Ganesh.
So your topic will be My journey from I know everything to maybe I don't know. My journey from I know everything to maybe I don't know.
This is a very relatable topic to me, I would say. Thanks for the topic. I think, like most of us, I also have this habit of self confidence or maybe overconfident about myself. If I am doing a job, then it's like, what is there? I can do it perfectly fine. And then I'll put my 100% effort to do it. And then I would confidently or sometimes overconfidently believe that I have done it right. But then when I hear feedback from others, that's when I'll wonder, okay, there are so many mistakes in the work that I have done. But I was so confident about what I had done that it was like hiding me. It is not letting me see the feedback, or I was not open to feedback, I should say. But then over time, I realized that I cannot be right all the time and I can make mistakes too. And I should be open to feedback and then receive it in a welcoming way, so that that will help me to grow as a better person. So definitely I have improved in that sense. And then I am now be open to feedback, be a bit more relaxed about when people give me feedback. And I am also trying to reciprocate by giving the feedback to others, so that it's all comes to teamwork. It's not like I am the one who is holding it all. So I've come to that point now. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shantani. Sarah, would you like to give it a try?
Can we call other minor role players?
Yeah, sure, sure. Maybe can we have Sharmila?
Yes, Ganesh.
So the topic for you is restart by learning from previous journey. Restart by learning from previous journey.
Um, Sorry, restart from learning from previous journey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good morning, Hivers. Thank you for the topics. Restart from learning from the previous journey.
Restart by learning from previous journey.
Okay, okay. Yes, I have I have stuck in one place, like learning some thing like coding or a cloud related part, but I stuck in coding while learning that. So I have put my efforts to clear that and to learn something like a new thing. So learning helps me to relearning helps me to achieve that and break that. Help me to sorry, I got stuck in the middle. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, Sharmila. Balal sir, would you like to give it a try? Balal sir. Sir, you're on mute. Sorry.
No, he is not available.
Ganesh,
Let's go to Deepthi.
Dipti, can you, sorry, can you be the timer?
I can be the timer. I'll do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Let this be the
My
last speaker.
Yeah, okay. My first public speech. My first public speech.
Thank you for the beautiful topic, Ganesh. I can't exactly remember when was my first public speech. I believe it would be mostly during my childhood days. See, I'm a very nervous person. I have a lot of anxiety, no matter what. But I remember right from the childhood, I will utilize each and every opportunity that I get to go and stand on the stage. I'm like, okay, I have to face the fear no matter what, because I would have enjoyed maybe the feeling after the speech. When you overcome a fear, when you go on the stage, when you face people, it's like a near death experience. Okay, you face it and then you come back. There is a high in that feeling. So, right from the childhood, I have faced it many times, and I have a beautiful memory about a competition which I went from the school, I think, to another school where they will give like an impromptu topic. I had no idea like what to talk about it, but still I went. I coined all the words and I gave a speech. Maybe it would have gone for 1 or 2 minutes, but I did it. Right from there till now, no matter what, I really enjoy that experience. Now also when you call me, it was like I can still feel that heartbeat, okay. But I am sure, I'm pretty confident there will be a day in which I'll be as confident as maybe Saru or maybe like Sudha ma'am. So that is the beauty of doing a public speech. I will enjoy it, and I will reach a day in which we all will be happy speaking on the stage, no matter what the topic it may be. Thank you, Ganesh.
Thank you, Deepti. Thank you all for your participating today. I really enjoyed your speeches. I'm very proud of you for taking charge to improve your impromptu speaking. Thank you. I return the control to Master of the ceremony. Thank you. Over to you, Joe.
Thank you, Ganesh. So that was wonderful, the seasoning of our meeting with interesting and creative topics. So let's check again with our timekeeper. Deepti, did all our jam speakers finish their quick bites within the time limit and qualified for voting?
Except for Dinesh, all the jam speakers are qualified for voting.
Thank you, Deepti. Now it's time for peer review segment. Feedback is seasoning that brings out the best in every speaker. Let us now invite our peer reviewers to add a seasoning of appreciation, improvement, and encouragement to our well-cooked IVE talks. Our first peer reviewer, Haiva Velmuttarasan for Prasant. Velmuttarasan has 15 plus years of experience in automotive and R&D, and he is currently working in a startup. To him, consistency is the one of the main ingredients for growth. Please welcome Velmuttarasan to share his comments.
Good morning one more time to all hivers, and a special good morning to my target hiver, Prashant. So today he's delivered his level 1 speech 3, but we noted only he completed level 2. He already did his third feat to get the gold in his speech, but we missed to note it down. So let me evaluate his speech considering level 1 project 3 objectives. So the objective is to consciously utilize gesture and maintain a confident posture that reinforce the speech message. So everyone witnessed the confidence in Prashant's speech. He stand very tall and he speak very boldly with his body language. So everyone witnessed his confidence in that. But the second point says about having a good eye contact and a better facial expression when you are delivering your message. Since we are speaking in an online forum, it's very difficult to ensure an eye contact. But what I felt is Prashant tried to do it, but he is seeing sometimes up every time. So it means like he's thinking some of his content. So if he has a direct eye to eye contact with the screen or with the audience, it will be easy to convey his message through his eyes than his words. That's what I feel. And finally, all aspects of body language, since it's more about body language and stage usage, and he's explaining a wonderful metaphor for his message, like the person digging hole multiple times and he failed, and he was just away from 3 feet from his bigger goal. So he can use his body language even more effectively to convey this message. You can show your hands like digging the holes, and you can replicate what Derby did is gold mining. Same you can try it in the screen as well. So if you convey in that message in that way, the message can be easily conveyed to the audience. So overall, he delivered a very excellent speech with his confidence and very good body language. But if he work on his eye contact, he can convey the message even better. Over to you, MC.
Thank you, Velmutarasan. You just finished on time, I think. And thank you for seasoning our speakers with appreciation and improvement. Our second peer reviewer, however, Hema Malini, reviewer for Priyanka. Hema Malini is a semi-qualified company secretary. Her key ingredient for growth is punctuality, staying committed and avoiding unnecessary leave. It helps us stay disciplined, build trust, and achieve her goals. Please welcome Hema Malini to share her review comments.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to share my feedback on Priyanka's speech. I observe her speech based on body language, including postures, gestures, eye contact, and audience connection. I would like to share a few positive points and area for improvements. The best part of your speech today was you started with a speech with a question, which was a good way to engage the audience and capture their attention. Your speech had a strong motivational message. The 3 points you highlighted, believing in yourself, teamwork, and maintaining transparency, was very clear and meaningful. The example of Thomas Edison was very inspiring. It reminds us that success required patience and belief in yourself. Even after many failures, Thomas Edison continued his effort and finally succeeded. This shows that challenges are a part of the journey towards achievement. Your eye contact with an audience was good. You were able to create a connection with a listener instead of just focusing on the content. Your expression and gestures supported your point well. The way you used your hand movement and facial expression helps to make the speech more engaging. I have some recommendation to make this speech even better. I feel you would have stood and delivered the speech, as it would help us observe your complete body language better. Since only a part of your hand movements was visible, it was very difficult to understand your gestures and overall stage presence. Your body language was good, but adding more variation in the movements and gestures at important point would make the speech even more impactful. To conclude, I really enjoy listening to your speech today, and I'm looking forward to your future speeches. Thank you. Over to MC.
Thank you, Hema Malini, for the meaningful review. Your feedback added the perfect finishing touch to Victory Over Voices. So before we hear the reports, I would like to invite Dr. Balal to share his observations on the Jam Talks.
Sir, you're on mute.
Thank you for the opportunity. It's not as if I'm a great speaker or anything, but having been in the business of speaking for the nearly 2.5 decades and have seen many seasoned speakers, I just have to share a few words. First of all, in the opening itself, there's absolutely no need to thank the Jam Master because you've been asked to speak and or you're volunteered. So there's no need to thank. And need not necessarily repeat the topic because you're wasting time. You want to utilize the full time. And just like any speech, a jam session also should have an opening, a body, and a conclusion. So, and in the opening, you just maybe say something about it. In the body, give a personal experience and a general experience, and in the conclusion, kind of all encapsulate it, put it in a nutshell. There should be body language even in a jam speech or a table topic. Speak without an apology and speak without appreciation. no, thank you for the topic, but I'm sorry, I'm not prepared, is something that is not really appropriate. You just go ahead and tackle it. And the last point that I want to make is we get tongue-tied because English is a foreign language for us. We have to accept. And it depends on how much English you use regularly. Now, I would not like to speak in English to my wife at home. I would not like to do that. So where do you get an opportunity to speak in English? That's at work. So if possible, speak as much as possible in English at work, and then use all the vocabulary that you have, the new words you have learned, and the pronunciation. That will make you like a habitual English speaker, at least on sessions like this. That's my take on it. Always bring out a personal story, because each one of us is unique. Your experience is not mine, and mine is not yours either. So that's my take on it, without taking any individual examples from how the session was handled by various speakers today. And I think one opportunity we might use is to put the speakers, jam session speakers, in a room and give the same topic to everyone and see how they handle it. So that will bring out the best in them, and they will be able to compare one another. Or the person, the jam session master, will be able to, when different topics of different grades of difficulty are given to people, you actually cannot judge them. But if it happens in Toastmasters as well as here in Hivers, so that's all right. But once in a while, I do that in my club every now and then. Send everyone out, the potential speakers, ask them to give their hands, and then make them do that. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. It was really wonderful. And thank you for your most valuable feedback. And now it's time to check the reports. Deepthi, could you please share the time usage report?
Thank you, MC. I'm happy to share my observations on time usage. For Hive Talks, Priyanka took 4 minutes 35 seconds. Prashant took 5 minutes 29 seconds. In Jam Talks, Shamila took 1 minute 2 seconds. Shantini took 1 minute 29 seconds. Lava took 1 minute 48 seconds. Anjanelu took 1 minute 45 seconds. Dinesh took 2 minutes 42 seconds. Priya took 1 minute 44 seconds. Nagendra took 1 minute 44 seconds. Kanmani took 1 minute 9 seconds. Balaji took 53 seconds. Shabarish took 58 seconds. Deepthi took 1 minute 44 seconds. In peer review segment, Hema Malini took 2 minutes 18 seconds. Velmutharasan took 2 minutes 30 seconds. So that is the end of the report. Over to you, MC.
Thank you, Deepthi, for helping us understand how well our speakers manage the ingredient of time. Shantini, our wordsmith, could you please share the grammar and language report?
Yes, let's look at the grammar and language report. For the word of the day usage, Hiver Vijay Prasad, our master of ceremony, had used it 3 times in his speeches. And let's go ahead and look at the good usages of English. Hiver Prashant in his Hive Talks had used the quote, "Tomorrow is the headquarters for all unfinished goals." He had used equipment, examine, and however, Priyanka in her Jam Talks had used the quote, "Team can achieve what individuals cannot." Moving on to Jam Talks, however, Balaji had used quality time with family, healthy work-life balance. However, Nagendra Bharati sir had used imitate, humor. Dinesh had used positive thinking. Anjanelu used experiment to get best results, and he used words such as fixed mindset and growth mindset to differentiate things. That was good to hear. In the peer review segment, however, Velmutharasan used stand tall and bold. Hema Malini had used reinforce, and Dr. C.K. Balal had used tackling it. So those are some good phrases that we can try to use in our speeches. When it comes to not so good usages of English, I have three recommendations or three things. Instead of saying I used to, we can say it was my practice to. Instead of saying that's what I feel, we can say that's my perspective. Instead of saying create connection with listener, we can say engage with audience. That brings me to the end of my wordsmith report. Over to you, MC.
Thank you, Sandhini. That was well captured, and your observations added the right flavor to our learning. Finally, it is the vote counter. Today, our vote counter is Hiver Lavakumar. He's a software engineer at Tantude Technologies. To him, never give up attitude is the key ingredients for growth. Lavakumar, could you please share your role with the audience?
Thank you, MC. Hello, viewers. It is the competitive spirit that keeps us growing. Now it's time to select the best of the best through a voting process. I am your votes counter, and I am sharing a link in the Teams chat window. Please cast your vote for our best speakers in all the three segments. And thank you. Over to you, MC.
Thank you, Lavakumar. Your role helps us add fairness and recognition to today's recipe. I hope we all had a feast for our ears through wonderful speeches, jam talks, and reviews. And I'm sure I have whetted your appetite, and some of your Zomato and Swiggy orders are already on the way. It was truly well spent time and savored as we grew together. And finally, it is time to hand over the control to our meeting organizer, Hiver Sharmila. She is a fresher looking for a job opportunity, and to her, continuous learning is a key ingredient, and it keeps her adaptable and ready for new challenges. With that, thank you for the opportunity and for your time. I'm signing off. Over to meeting organizer, Sharmila.
Thank you, MC, for the introduction. Good morning once again, hivers and guests. Our role players have done a meticulous job. They came well prepared and added some savor, which made this meeting a success. Thank you, Master of Ceremony Vijay, for curating the meeting so well. Our high talk speakers, Prashant and Priyanka, both completed their level 3 speeches in an inspiring way. Our reviewers, Vel Muttarasan and Hema Malini Iyer, gave constructive feedback that will help the speakers improve further in their future speeches. Our Jam Master, Ganesh, his thought-provoking topics help participants sharpen their spontaneous thinking. Our timekeeper, Deepthi, a special thanks for her by keeping us perfectly on track today. Our wordsmith, Shantini, a big thank you for adding depth and clarity to today's meeting. And our oats counter, Lavakumar, thank you for such a meticulous job you have done today. Then coming to the announcements for today's meeting. Our election will be held on 14th of June to elect the next term of our Hive officers. Nominations are closing today. Hivers who wish to participate and enhance your leadership skills, please nominate. Membership renewal. You all must have received the renewal notification email. Please ensure you renew your membership. If you have any doubts, please check with our Hive officers. Then roster is shared in the team chat. Members are requested to sign up for the available roles for the upcoming meetings. Now, I warmly invite our guest to give some feedback about today's meetings. Yugesh, are you there? Yugesh, you would like to share some feedback?
I think Yogesh is not there.
Priya ma'am?
Yeah, we can
proceed, Sharmila.
proceed.
Yeah. The next.
Okay. Now it's time for our oats counter to announce the results. Lavakumar, would you please share the results?
Yeah. So the best Hive Talk speaker today is I'll share the window. So the best Hive Talk speaker today is Priyanka, and the best peer reviewer, it's a close contest. So Hema Malini Iyer is best peer reviewer today, and the best Zoom speaker is KN Bharati. So congratulations to all the role players, and over to you, meeting authors.
Thank you, Lavakumar, by shortly sharing the results for today's meeting. A huge congratulations to our Jam Topic winners and speakers of today's meeting. Before we wrap up, I would like to share a quick update on yesterday's contest. A big thank you to all the participants, role players from Speakers Foundry chapter for their enthusiastic contributions, and hearty congratulations to our winners, Shantini and Ranjan, for their outstanding performances. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Thanks, Sharmila.
I kindly request members and guests to stay online after the meeting to clarify any doubts you may have. Now, the meeting is adjourned to the next week. Yes, the floor is open now. If you have any doubts, you can.
Thanks, Sharmila. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks. Bye. Thanks. Bye.
Bye, sir. Bye, bye.
Thank you, Vikas.
Thank you. Bye bye. Happy weekend.
Thank you, Dipti.
Thank you all.
everyone.
Thank you till we meet again next week.
Thank you for your feedback, sir. Thank you for joining.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think it looks like we don't have any questions from anyone.
Yeah.
Gautam Ram.
Gautam.
No, I think. Thank you, Ganesh, for handling it. It was very impromptu.
Very
Yeah,
impromptu.
nice topics, Ganesh.
Those were
Topics were
sufficient
long.
topics.
And pronunciation மட்டும் பாத்துக்கோங்க.
இல்ல எனக்கு வந்து இல்ல எனக்கு அது பிளானானே பாக்குறதுக்கு டைம் இல்லைங்க.
ஓகே அவங்க கொடுத்தது. சரி ஓகே.
அப்படியே உள்ள வந்து அது பிளானாங்கறத எனக்கு பாக்குறதுக்கு டைம் இல்ல லாஸ்ட்ல.
ஓகே ரைட்.
அங்கனக்குள்ளதான் அப்பதான் வச்சு பார்த்தேன் என்னது அப்படின்னு டாபிக்கே அப்பதான் பாக்கேன் நானு. ஓகே.
மார்னிங் தான் வந்து சென்ட் பண்ணாங்களா?
மார்னிங் மீட்டிங் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகிறதுக்கு 5 மினிட்ஸ் முன்னாடி அனுப்புறாங்க.
முன்னாடி தான் நான் ஷேர் பண்ணேன்.
மார்னிங் அனுப்புனா கூட பரவாயில்லைங்க. மீட்டிங் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகிறதுக்கு 5 மினிட்ஸ் முன்னாடி they sent the topic.
ஓகே. அப்படியே மேனேஜ் பண்ணியாச்சு.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay then.
Thank you guys.
See you next.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.